Hello, we're Team Bottle of Jack with our product Twisti. We went through 3 different how might we statements based on our user research and peers' feedback. We originally just focused on a general bottle and wanted to make it easier to use and focus on getting the leftover products. However, at the end, we asked in what way may we modify a travel size bottle so that it is more efficient and ergonomic for the user.
So we conducted our research by asking people how they use different bottles throughout their day, anything they liked or disliked about these bottles, and also what bottled products they found to be easiest to use, and in addition to the annoyances that they had with bottle designs in general. So based on our research, we found that users converged on a few select needs and wants. Many people expressed a preference for squeeze bottles, especially for difficult viscous liquids like lotion, shampoo, and sunscreen. People also generally cared a lot about the material from which squeeze bottles are made of, preferring them to be made of very flexible, lightweight, and durable material. One classmate actually suggested that we look to QP Mayo bottles as a really good example of solid, flexible, and just really good bottle design, and so that's been a source of inspiration for us throughout this process. Finally, a good number of people also valued sustainability and eco-friendliness, and so we've prioritized designing a product that could be multifunctional, but also reusable. And from the feedback that we gathered from our early pitches and user testing with our proofs of concept, it was clear that textured grips were either unnecessary or took away from a more streamlined aesthetic. In fact, people seem to care a lot more about aesthetics and looks, and so we have focused on developing a product that looks more minimalist, but also looks unique and eye-catching. Pictured here are a couple of our very first sketches. Our most primitive idea was just to create a bottle with an unscrewable bottom in order for users to be able to reach the last bit of product, like shampoo or conditioner. But then we realized that we needed to develop something that was more marketable to the masses. And so we focused on developing a travel size bottle with a removable bottom to get those last bits of liquid, but also enough grip for slippery situations.
So this was our first prototype. You can see it's made from a cut up travel size bottle lid along with a Costco pill bottle. And we gave this to a few users to test and ask for their feedback on our product. People expressed that they liked the fact that this was travel size. The usage was pretty intuitive. They were able to open it from the bottom and get the last bits of the product. It's also easy to clean and refill. And they liked that there was grip on the bottom that would prevent the bottle from slipping. However, many of them voiced that this is not aesthetic enough and that they would only buy the bottle if it was different from other travel containers and prettier. And they thought the grip on the sides weren't very necessary because travel bottles are already small and don't slip out often. They also said that the cap was kind of hard to open at the bottom and that the general shape was kind of ugly. So we took feedback from this first prototype and we adjusted it for our next prototype. Our alpha and final prototypes were pretty similar, but we changed the way we marketed it. So this is our alpha prototype. As you can see, it came a long way from our initial prototype, and this is still a squeeze bottle. The material is made out of silicone, so it's easy to grip, and the bottom is unscrewable here. And as you can see, it's like a small container. So first, this bottle is easy to clean, easy to refill. And this also comes with an additional small cap that you can use to cover this container when there's a little bit left. See, we also have a pump bottle with similar features. And for our final prototype, we decided to put these all together and market it in a package that's like a travel size package that has 2 bottles in it, along with 2 smaller containers. This package will be around $8, but individually you can buy it for $3 per bottle.
For the final assembly drawing, we decided to observe real-world bottles and learn from their cap structures before creating the sketch. We were also inspired to further simplify the bottle structure since we received much user feedback about pushing the aesthetics further. So we wanted to keep the form simple by keeping a simple width from the top to the bottom. We also added a rounded bottom cap that was inspired by our alpha prototype.
This is the 3D printed version of our final prototype for the Twisti bottle. As you can see, it's really small and compact, so you can throw this into your bag or luggage and not have to worry about TSA regulations of the 100 milliliters for liquids such as shampoo, conditioner, or sunscreen, and others. It features a twist-off top in our prototype. However, this would also be a flip-off cap for the final product. There's also a twist-off bottom, and so this allows for easy access to any remaining product left over in the bottle near the end of use. This also gives easy access to the rest of the body, which makes it really easy to clean. So for example, if you travel really frequently and you're going to be switching out your products really frequently, this makes it really easy to get out any leftover residue.
We decided to create renderings as well for our final designs since we wanted to better show off our branding and better show off the materials we're hoping to use. So for the bottle body, we're hoping to use a clear plastic that is also flexible so the products could be easily squeezed out. For the bottom cap, we're also hoping to use a silicone material that prevents the bottle from slipping and also contrasts nicely with the translucent body. We also hope that the bottom cap would add a pop of color and personality to the bottle design itself. Some important takeaways we had from this project includes how important aesthetic design is to the user, since we received it repeatedly in our feedback, and we have iterated on the design since then. We also learned that it is important to talk to the users directly about their needs, since it's often different from what we infer. Thank you so much for listening to our presentation.